This wig was supposed to make her look like Ripley, believe it or not. But honestly, she just looks like Richard Simmons. This is Vader Reviews. We are honored that you would join us. Thank you to all of my brave soldiers of the Empire who comment, like, and share my videos each week. And credit where credit is due to Heroes of the Empire Matthew Nicholson and brand new Hero of the Empire Adam Jordan for their donations last weekend. The Empire thanks you for your service. If you would like to support what we're doing here so we can continue to bring you weekly videos, this is the way. Donate to our PayPal and become a Hero of the Empire. Our adventures in babysitting continue as I review The Mandalorian, Chapter 5, The Gunslinger, written and directed by Dave Filoni, so it should come as no surprise that there is a bounty of Star Wars references throughout. Things get off to a flying start when a rival bounty hunter takes a shot at kidnapping everyone's favorite green Muppet baby. Sorry, Kermit, it's true. Fortunately, Mando knows that spinning is a good trick and ends their little game of lost cat and mouse with a bang. And when I say a bounty of Star Wars references are in this chapter, I mean it. We've got Mos Eisley, we've got swoop bikes, we got pit droids, we got pit droids playing sabacc, we've got an EV-99 bartender. When Mando comes in for a landing, the scene is framed exactly like the opening shot of the original Star Wars from 1977. Fun fact, the voice of the Mos Eisley spaceport operator is none other than Spike Spiegel himself, Steve Blum, who Rebels fans will recognize as Zeb Orrelios. I'd like to think the spaceport operator is a droid, because I'll always remember good old Steve-O as Tom the Robot from Toonami. Back to the story. Our heroes seem to be made to suffer because if there's a bright center of the universe, they are stranded on the planet that is farthest from. There's nothing to see. I used to live there, you know. Turns out Mando and his little green bundle of joy are stuck with engine trouble just like Padme and Master Qui-Gon were back in the day. Mechanic Pelimoto, played by Amy Sedaris, who previously worked with Jon Favreau on Elf, gives Mando's ships a once-over. And since he's picked up a lot of carbon scoring here, looks like these two have seen a lot of action. So where does Mando go to look for a job? Not just a hive of scum and villainy, the hive of scum and villainy. The classic cantina from episode 4, where he meets up with the up-and-coming bounty hunter named Toro Calican, who's even sitting in the same booth where Han shot first and fried poor Greedo. Turns out our scruffy-looking nerf herder here, Cala, can't bring down his target alone. A foxy lady named Fennec Shand, played by the one and only Ming-Na Wen. For some, the day Ming-Na graced the role of Mulan was her most important role of her life. But for her, it was Tuesday. Because the true connoisseur of films will recognize her as Chun-Li from Street Fighter. With Baby Yoda left in the care of Richard Simmons and her pit droids, our bounty hunting buddies set off to find a girl worth fighting for. Mando spots something and, well, there's two banthas down there. Wait a minute, there's sand people alright, I can see two of them now. After some baseball hand signals, our dynamic duo stumble onto a dewback, but Mando decides to bravely run away as the clever fox has the high ground. And really, Filoni, you had to go there. It's not enough we're surrounded by sand, and you all know how I feel about sand. You had to bring the high ground into it, didn't you? Anyway, they wait to make their move until nightfall, because when fighting Mulan, you must be a Mando. You must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Mando has a flash of inspiration, so let's get down to business to defeat the honey. They swoop into action, blinding Space Mulan's sniper scope with Mando's bright idea, proving to be a good bounty hunter. It helps to have a flair for the dramatic. Calican tries to outfox Fennec, but she opens up her best Chun-Li combos on him, and boy was he a fool in school for cutting Jim. Clearly he's not suited for the rage of war. He should pack up, go home. He's through. Fortunately, Mando shows up before it's game over for his young compadre. And while I won't spoil the ending for anyone who hasn't seen it, suffice it to say, it proves what any gunfighter knows. What's important is not always shooting first, but rather being the one who shoots last. I will admit I was skeptical when many on the interwebs thought the mysterious figure could possibly be Boba Fett at the ending of this episode. But following the announcement he is joining Season 2, I will continue to watch this series with great interest. So for its references to the original and prequel Star Wars trilogies, Western feel, exciting action set pieces, and the utilization of classic Star Wars droids, creatures, and locations that show an obvious love for the franchise, I give this chapter 5 out of 5 Death Stars. The gunslinger is impressive. Most impressive. This has been Vader Reviews. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And follow me on Twitter at Vader Reviews. Join the Empire today. You do not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.